Mercosur is an economical and political agreement among Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Venezuela. Its associate countries are Chile, Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru.
On July 29 of 1986, the President of Argentina, Raúl Alfonsín, and the President of Brazil, José Sarney, signed the Argentina-Brazil Integration and Economic Cooperation Program. On April 6 of 1988 was signed the Acta de Alborada, in which Uruguay entered to the integration process. On March 26 of 1991, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay firmed the Treaty of Assumption and adopted the name of Mercosur. On December 17 of 1994 was signed the Treaty of Ouro Preto, and with it Mercosur was originated. On July 4 of 2006 was signed the Protocol of Accession to Mercosur, in which Venezuela was constituted as a member. The formalization of Venezuela entry into Mercosur was delayed until 2012 because of the lack of ratification of the protocol by the Paraguayan Congress. On June of 2012, Paraguay was suspended from Mercosur. On August 12 of 2012, Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina approved the incorporation of Venezuela. On December 7 of 2012, Bolivia signed the incorporation to Mercosur. July 13 of 2013, the suspension of Paraguay was removed. And finally, on December of 2013, Paraguay was reincorporated.
In the different regional integrations, Mercosur makes part of Customs Union, in which there are no tariff trade within members of Mercosur, but for each product category, there is a common tariff applied by each country to the rest of the world. Mercosur also has three institutions that are always seeking for the economy of this integration. They are very important.
They are the Common Market Council, which is the supreme body whose function is driving the politics in the integration process. It is formed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Economic Affairs of stated parties, pronounced by decisions. The Common Market Group, which is the secret body in charge of setting work programs and negotiate agreements with third parties in behalf of Mercosur, through express delegations of Common Market Council. The Common Market Group pronounced through resolutions and is composed of representatives of the Ministries of Economic Foreign Affairs, Economic Affairs, and the central banks of state parties. And for the last, the Mercosur Trade Commission, which is a technical body, is responsible for supporting the Common Market Group with regard to the bloc trade policy pronounced upon guidelines.
Mercosur has different agreements. Some examples of them are the FTA of Mercosur with Israel, signed in December 16 of 2007. This agreement will reduce the tariff progressively in 4 phases. Another example is the Free Trade Agreement with Egypt. It had 3 negotiation rounds. The first was in 2004, second in 2009, and third in 2010, where they signed the trade with Egypt celebrated in the city of San Juan. And the last is the Free Trade Agreement with Palestine, signed in December of 2011 with the representative of the 4 countries and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Palestine. The products that they export the most are seeds, fruits, mineral fuels, vehicles other than railway, residues, meat, and cereals. Of their total exports, nearly 5%, that is 339,392,291, goes to the rest of the world, and only the 15%, that is 56,483,7 722 is traded inside Mercosur. And according to the imports, they are 382,526,589. If we compare that to 2012 imports, they had an increase. And according to this, Mercosur has more imports than exports.